What up, folks? Good morning. Drop another one on this rainy day out here. This is what, Happy Memorial Day? But this one's Women's Regret. I'm about to go in on this one. And I mean, this one also goes with like the Bill Cosby and now Morgan Freeman and shit. And basically, what a woman's regret is, I'm gonna have to go on like different scenarios, but let's start out with the simplest one. Let's say you smash the joint on the first night. Now, a woman could have a few things to go happen when you smash a chick on the first date. A, she can enjoy it, never call you back, or she could enjoy it and call you back, or she could not enjoy it but also feel like a whore. Now, one thing, I'm just gonna put this little message on. I do not treat any woman that I sleep on the first date any different than a woman I sleep on a couple weeks later or a month into it. I do not treat them any different, because a lot of relationship people have fucked on the first night and they're still married and together now. So I mean, hey, shit happened. I don't see the point of holding out the pussy, but I don't see any woman no different from me fucking the first night, a couple weeks, or a month. I see you no different than the chick I fucked the first night. Just want to get that disclosure out there. But yeah, now back to a woman's regret. Now, let's say you smash her on the first night and she has that regret the next day or next morning. She wakes up in her shit at her house and she thought about that shit like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. She's gonna have regret, meaning she's gonna feel like she's a whore for sleeping with you on the first night. Yes, she'll feel like a fucking whore for sleeping with you on the first night. You gotta remember, women are very emotional vessels. They're very emotional. So their emotion changed. At that moment, she might have been horny as fuck, ready to get down. But then, after y'all fuck, the next day she comes back to her senses, her emotion changed. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. I slept with this guy. He probably thinks I'm a whore and probably thinks I do that to every guy on the first date. That's what she's going to start thinking the next day or next morning after she's back stable, her hormones are in balance and shit, or balance and shit. It's crazy, man, but that's how women be thinking. She's going to think, you're going to think she's a whore. And really, you probably will think she's a whore, because you're going to think like, damn, this bitch slept with me on the first night. Who else she might sleep with on the first night? But sometimes it's not like that. Some chicks, they were just feeling you at that moment. You talk the draws off them, and bam, you got together the first night. Some cats had to wait longer. So not every guy can sleep with a chick at the first night. And then this goes to like Bill Cosby and Morgan Freeman, and it could go for the average guy too, because that woman's regret. So she might, after she gets back in her senses and she thinks about it, she's like, oh my God, I can't believe I slept with that guy. That guy was disgusting. I would never sleep with a guy like that. Now she's like fucking belittling herself, thinking like, basically she could have done better. I can't believe I even stooped that low. So now she feels guilty, and she feels like, okay, she regrets sleeping with you. If she could turn back time, she wouldn't. She would not sleep with you. So now she's going to say you raped her. And that's how the fuckery begins, right there. Even though she consented to have sex with you at that moment. But now she comes back to her senses. She ain't horny no more. She feels like a whore. She feels belittled because she belittling herself. She probably told one of her homegirl, and one homegirl calling her a whore and saying some shit, getting in her mind, fucking her up. So now she's back in that emotional wreck stage, and now she's like, oh my God, this fucker raped me. He knew I didn't want to have sex. He forced me. Now all that shit's coming in her head. Now she's going to start fucking hitting you with a rape charge and all that fuckery. That's why if you ever fuck a chick on the first night, if you ever fuck any chick, period, you want to be as courteous as fuck. You want her to leave on a good note. That's the main thing what you want when you're fucking with a woman. You always want them to leave on a good note. I can't remember that baseball fucking player. Damn, I can't remember his fucking name. He's a New York Yankee. You know I ain't into sports like that. I don't really give a fuck about sports. But I can't remember. But every time that motherfucker smashed one of these hoes, you know what he probably did? I mean, you probably call it some sim shit, but I call it some smart shit. That's some insurance. He would send him a bouquet of flowers and a little gift for, I don't know if it was chocolate or something. Now, you do that. I'm not saying to do that, but I'm saying you could do something else. Just make sure she leaves good. But I'm getting off topic. But back to what I was saying. He would do that to every chick he smashed. And guess what? Never hear no complaint about no rape, nothing. Because he made her still feel special, even though she probably was a whore. He still made her, that whore, feel like a special whore. And that's what you want to do if you fuck a chick on her first night. You do not want to leave her out your house on a bad night. You don't want to be kicking out like, bitch, get the fuck out of here, you stupid whore. You don't want to be doing no fuckery like that, because that shit could end up into a woman's regret where she's going to feel bad about herself for sleeping with you on the first night, because she's going to think she's a whore now when she knew that's not something she would usually do. But something happened in that moment that she got horny as fuck and was real intimate with you, or you talked the draws off her and y'all fucking had sex. And that's what's going on with like Bill Cosby and fucking and don't forget, these hoes lies too, and Morgan Freeman, these hoes lies too. Don't get that twisted. They're having that woman's regret, because they're like, oh my god, I can't believe I slept with him. Oh my god, I can't believe I did this. Oh my god, I can't believe we drank together. Oh my god, I can't believe I took ecstasy. Oh my god, this. That's all they keep saying to themselves, and that's fucking up their fucking hormones, and it's fucking up their train of thought. Now they're getting a train of thought of being a fucking victim. And that's what's going on with Bill Cosby and all them. That's why whenever you fuck a chick, you always want to make sure you leave that hoe on a good fucking note. If you guys might have to buy her a little breakfast, make her feel special, so it doesn't make her thinking of some fuck shit that, oh, you raped her or some crazy fuck shit like that. Damn, I know this video is going long, but I just want y'all to be safe out there, because this shit's getting ridiculous out here. But you do not want to fucking kick this hoe out and be like, get the fuck out of my spot. You want her to leave in a nice, comfortable manner. Let me say that again. You want her to leave in a nice, comfortable manner, because it could come back and bite you in the ass. As you can see, Bill Cosby shit happened in the 70s, 80s, some fuck shit like that. And look at this shit, 30 years later, they're coming with some bullshit allegedly charged with no evidence. So you think these average chicks can't do no shit like that to you? That's why you want them to live in a comfortable, safe, and easygoing mindset if y'all fuck on the first night. You don't want to just say, get the fuck out of here. Cause I could guarantee you that's probably what some of them celebrities guys do. Get out of here, you fucking stupid whore. You know who I am? I'm this, that, blah, 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 and the fifth. You do not want to do that. You want to make them sure she leaves comfortable with an at-ease mindset. Even if y'all have sex and the bitch starts crying, you better cater to that hoe. You better make sure she's feeling good, she's feeling secure, safe. You don't want her to feel no regrets. You do not want a woman's regret, because that is a dangerous thing. That's like the devil's playground in a woman's head, when she has regret when she slept with someone. But remember that if you fuck a chick on the first night or any night, you always want her to leave on a good note. On a good note. You don't want no animosity when she's leaving you. That's why you think all these cats with baby mamas got so much damn problem, because they leave on a bad note. Sometimes you gotta do some sim shit. You gotta do some shit sometimes. Sometimes you gotta give her the thinking she got the advantage, but really you're in control. That's what you gotta do sometimes. But this is kind of a long video, but I just wanted to point that out. I'll holler at y'all. Keep pushing. Peace. And also, I have to make one about renting and owning. And if you're renting versus owning, and if you're going to rent and have a roommate or a female, man, I'm going to tell you, it's not as good as you think it is. But I'll probably have to make a video on that later. But I'll holler at y'all. Keep pushing. Peace.